Good morning, and thank you so much for having me out and hosting this. I appreciate the league doing that and Kendal opening up. And I wanted to, I need to introduce myself because many of you don't know me. I'm Susan Rzucidlo. The Z is silent. When you say it, it always throws people off. I grew up in this area. I grew up in southern Chester County. I've been here my whole life. My background is in farming, and I'm not your typical politician. I'm not a politician at all. In fact, I'm an advocate. I have a small nonprofit organization that I started in 2004. It's called Speak Unlimited. We create communication tools for police, firefighters, and emergency services to help them communicate across language barriers, whether it's someone with a disability or someone who doesn't speak English. Through that business, I am able to be a volunteer advocate. So I work with people around the county. I've worked with veterans and seniors, and mostly families with children with disabilities to help them get services. So I spent a lot of time in Harrisburg. I spent more than 10 years advocating for various programs. I got into this because my second son, Benjamin, who's now 18, was diagnosed with autism when he was 2. I have served as the co-chair of the statewide One Voice Coalition, which is an organization of across all disability groups across the state, where we select 3 issues that we work on every year. I've served as a member of the Kendal Consolidated School District Committee on Inclusive Practices, on the Chester County MH, now it's IDD, Children's Committee, a board member for the Autism Society of Greater Philadelphia, and a longtime member of the MHMR Children's Committee. I've done a lot of work within government. I've never held public office. I decided to run. Really, there was one key point. I have a dear friend in Montgomery County who reads state financial records like most of us read novels. While we may not agree with Ruth's choice of reading material, she always comes up with something interesting. She brought to me records, and she said, "Susan, these are wrong. Look at these." And I looked at them, and I said, before we jump, let's make an appointment with the Auditor General's office. So we did, and we met with one of the auditors. He reviewed our records, and he got back to us in a couple of weeks, and he said, "These records are accurate and correct." And I went to the Deputy Secretary, and I said to him, "Can you explain to me why certain providers in Pennsylvania are paid 5 times the going rate for certain services that are provided as the same providers, same services other providers in their county provide?" He said, "Certain providers are very connected to certain senators, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's a $50 million a year sweetheart deal." And then I came home, and I Googled the Chester County Democratic Committee, and I said, I need to run for a seat because we need to change things in Pennsylvania. Thank you.
Thank you very much.